Brenda from Schiller Park, Illinois, has a question about roof replacement.
Yeah, Tom, she's a first-time homeowner, and so she's a little not sure what to do next. She says, Brenda writes to us, she says, I bought this ranch-style home with a roof that's not been replaced, she thinks, in a long time. She says, I don't know how long. She says, I'm getting quotes with different suggestions on ventilation. One told me to get rid of the attic fan, and the other said to keep the fan and add more slant back vents. What's your advice?
Well, ridge vents and soffit vents is what I recommend on any new roof if you can have it. Now, I don't know about the pitch of the roof. If it's too shallow, then you can't. And the slant back air hawks, we call them, they're fine as far as that goes. We use them quite a bit. But as far as that goes, I think a ridge vent is what you should explore first. And maybe it's because she's not getting any ridge vent recommendations. One of two things. They're just not using them in her part of the world, which is not unusual in some areas. Or it's too shallow of a pitch. So if it's too shallow, then I'd use the slant backs. I would not use a power vent.
So she's a first-time homeowner, and obviously probably new to the show. Why don't you explain, Tom, if you could, the whole idea of the soffit and ridge vent and what it does and the function of it?
Well, your soffit vents are up under the overhangs, and it feeds the air into the attic. And its hot air will rise up as it gets hotter. And then the ridge vents just let it go right on out. So it's just a natural passive way to move air. And as the air gets warm, or it's warmer than the other air, it's going to collect moisture too. And that moisture needs to be released out of the attic. That's the whole reason to have ventilation, is to release moisture so your insulation works better.
It's a common misconception you're doing that venting to cool your attic, and that's not the fact.
No. In a way, there's a residual to it, but the bottom line is it's to release the moisture. Even in the wintertime, if you get in a really cold winter, you can have icicles form in an attic and get all kinds of moisture problems. You've got to release the moisture. And the moisture in the insulation, well, the insulation doesn't work well because the moisture makes it transfer the heat one way or the other, depending what time of year it is.
All right. You got a question? Whether you're a first-time home buyer, a long-time home buyer, or you're just not sure, Tom can help you out. Go ahead and visit HomeShowRadio.com. Click on that Ask Tom button, fill it out, send it in. We'll do a video just like this. We post them every day on our website and on our YouTube channel. If you've not subscribed and click the bell to be notified when we post a new video, we'd like it. And by the way, when you're watching those videos, go ahead and click that thumbs up. That's what all the kids are doing these days.